Look at a successful independent streetwear brand operating on the bustling retail streets of Glasgow. From the outside, it looks like a single, unified machine driving toward a clear, singular goal. But open the doors, and you see something else entirely. This graphic breaks down the concept of a stakeholder, any individual or group with a vested interest in the business's success. As you can see, these groups are split into internal parts, like employees and owners, and external forces, like suppliers and customers. Every single person on that list genuinely wants the clothing brand to thrive. The friction comes from the fact that an owner's definition of thriving looks completely different from a supplier's definition. If a business is actually just a collection of different groups constantly pulling in opposite directions, why doesn't the whole organization tear itself apart? To understand the tension, we have to look at the daily operations of the brand. Let's start with the immediate friction between management and the target consumer base over what a hoodie should actually cost. This chart visualizes management's financial growth, layering a high target profit margin over base production costs. The wider that margin, the more money made. But customers expect the lowest possible retail price, intersecting the chart and directly compressing the manager's margin. That same tension exists in the supply chain. A manager wants to order raw materials today, but pay for them weeks or months later to keep cash flowing freely through their own accounts. But the textile supplier has their own operational costs to cover. They require immediate payment upon delivery just to survive the month. Daily business is a constant tug-of-war. Fulfilling one group's financial goal frequently undermines another's. Now, imagine the owners decide to resolve their margin issues by moving all manufacturing overseas to cut overhead. For the ownership team, this is an immediate victory. They reduce their staff costs and secure significantly higher profits. But that decision triggers severe fallout internally. The existing local staff lose their jobs, their wages vanish, and the local working conditions evaporate. The external customers take a hit as well. They face longer shipping delays, lower product standards, and a severe drop in service. When ownership acts solely to maximize their own specific interests, the resulting chain reaction damages the broader network that keeps the brand visible and viable. Which brings up an obvious question. If the owners and managers hold the power and the purse strings, why don't they just fire everyone, refuse to pay their suppliers entirely, and keep every single penny of revenue for themselves? The answer is interdependence. This network map outlines relationships between owners, employees, customers, and suppliers. Despite conflicts, no single node generates success alone. Owners are entirely dependent on the network. A business is trapped in a continuous, flowing ecosystem of mutual reliance. Look closely at the loop between owners, employees, and customers. The owners need their staff to work hard and satisfy the buyers. In return, those employees need the owners to provide fair wages and decent working conditions to keep doing their jobs. The same dynamic dictates the main transactional loop. Customers need the owners to actually manufacture the goods they want, and owners rely entirely on those customers opening their wallets to generate revenue in the first place. Over in the supply chain, managers need their suppliers to deliver high-quality stock right when they need it, and the suppliers rely on the managers making those purchases to keep their own factories running. They might fight bitterly over the exact price of a t-shirt or the due date of an invoice, but every single stakeholder shares the unavoidable goal of keeping the business alive. A successful modern organization doesn't achieve growth by eliminating conflict. It grows by actively managing the delicate, interdependent balance of all the people it relies on the most.